What is going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're coming at you with another video. Yes, another one.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Alright. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. And today's video, we are going to help this gentleman. I made a mistake on the email and I felt really bad about it. But in this case, it's all good because I'm going to, not only am I going to read this, but we are going to help you out. And we're going to get you to the next steps. So, without further ado, this person's name will be kept private for privacy purposes. So. Hey Dom, I was wondering if you can give me some advice on my situation. I'm only 19 at the moment, so I've learned that in this dating bracket, no one stays together for too long. My relationship with my ex was toxic because her two parents, who are really crazy, I started dating her when I was 17 and I was her first for everything, including sexual. Let me go back to the parents thing. Yeah, I would never... I'm gonna get to that part because I think knowing someone's parents or actually like how they were raised is really important. Mm-hmm. So, including sexual, as she was my first, but I've dated around before I got serious with her, and we had to hide that we were together from her mom for a whole relationship. And when her mom caught us talking, she would beat her for it for the last summer in 2017. I'm gonna say this, man, it's never good to hide from your family. My last relationship, she kept it from her. They didn't even know about me. Only her little brother, who was like 12 years younger. But I kind of feel like if you're gonna hide it from mom and dad,
that's already not a good situation.
It's already not a good situation, and that's all. Do I have a pen? No, I don't.
Sorry, just trying to take notes.
She's trying to take notes here. So, but let's move forward while she's looking.
Sorry.
She broke up with me because she had some sign from God that me and her ain't supposed to be together. She's apostolic and she's into church a lot. You want to use your phone for the notes?
No, it's fine.
You good?
Thank you.
All right. I was just trying to help out. Lord, sorry. And she no longer wanted to hide and wanted her mom's trust, and she wanted her mom's trust back. I can tell you this: no mom's trust is never going to be taken like that. So, I think that was an excuse.
Okay, so since I can't take notes, like I was gonna, when you're done reading it, can I borrow it? And then I'm gonna give my feedback.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Honestly, like she's a great note taker. She takes a lot of notes, and especially like when we first started collaborating, she started taking a lot of like. I saw some things. I was like, oh wow.
If you notice, the quality in the videos go up.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. So it does make we do make a good team. So here we go. So which I understand, I told her that I would wait for her till next summer of 2018. I gotta say, don't ever wait for someone. If they're meant to be, they'll come back, okay? Be with her. So I ended up in this situationship. I don't know what that word means, but I'm just gonna go along with it. With her, waiting to get back with her, it was like we never broke up. Good. So it was like I was in her life for 2 years anyway. Around late May, she no longer wanted me to wait and just wanted me to be actually friends with her. Told me she ain't ready to date and she needs more time. It sounds like she's prepped for this moment more than you have prepped for it. So in this case, she was actually letting you go. And I know most guys, we don't prep for breakups or letting go of someone. Wait, because we don't. I'm serious. We don't.
Ladies do.
Ladies do, especially during the relationship.
She's like, oh, should I break up with him? I'm thinking about breaking up with him. And you know what? To be honest, first of all, if she's going to someone else besides you, that probably means your relationship needs some communication work already, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, she would just go to you. And then two, when she's already asking these kinds of questions, she kind of knows. And I would say probably, I mean, I don't know, not really statistically, but like way more often than not, a girl's friends can be like, yeah, dump his ass. because, and you know, it doesn't even have to be about you. It doesn't even have to be about you, to be honest. Like, I've given advice like that before too. And here's why.
Same.
Because sometimes what at least I feel like from a woman's perspective is when she's asking herself if she should break up with you, she, one, already knows, or two, kind of feels it coming. So she might think that you're trying to break up with her, so she's just trying to beat you to the punch. And no, really.
I know. It's kind of bringing me back a little memory. That's why.
But then that's why some of her advice from her friends is going to be like, yeah, just leave him. And then also, the bonus that they see is they're like, oh, I'm going to get to hang out with my girl again. And yeah.
Yeah, so, one of the things too, like I was trying to prep myself to breaking up with the previous relationship. Because, man, that was a nightmare for me. I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of felt like I wasn't valued.
Did she beat you to the punch?
No, I broke up with her.
Oh, okay.
But
she might have been thinking about it. That's what.
No, she was thinking about it, but I think she was making it easier to act out. By just like blaming me for everything, and for me to just hurry up with the process. She couldn't break up with me, so I had to do it for her. And I didn't want to do it at the time because I felt like I still valued the relationship. But I did it, and then the whole process of me trying to get her back and stuff like that, and I got rejected. It just hurt me more, and I put myself in that position. So I recognize that. So, but yeah, I mean, no matter how it is, I mean, I remember she talked to me about her communication issues and stuff like that, and I had told her to ask about it, talk about it, because it is the most simplest form to resolving anything. It's just talking about it. And when you can't resolve it, then maybe it's best to separate. So I keep it real. So let's move on. So around April 9th, she was dating someone else. She hid it from me while we were talking. While I found out, she was saying how she told me to move on and whatnot, and I'm not sure she had him set up. It's most likely she did, but because me and her had to separate,
You think most likely she did?
I think
Hold up. I don't think so.
We don't know her.
We don't know her, but I feel like.
But they don't live too far from each other, and we can come back to this. We don't know the whole thing, so we can jump. We don't want to jump into conclusions and stuff like that, but. I found out through my
that's a jumping to conclusion.
That is jumping to conclusion. So we're gonna resolve this.
Yeah, if you think he's had her set up or had him set up, or you think she didn't, either way, you're jumping to a conclusion.
See, now she's helping me figure out not to jump into conclusions and stuff like that. But I'm also on that same page with her too. We don't jump to conclusions. We actually really try to resolve it. So I found out through my friend that I got lied to pretty much. What makes me upset is that she's doing the same thing she's doing before, hiding a new guy. She hid me. It's like she's learned nothing from my relationship. I feel like she's in the same place that she wasn't before. She's been with this new guy for 5 to 6 months now. Okay. And I've been going to the gym and going back to school, working more on my job. I've acknowledged my mistakes and in a relationship, and I've been able to socialize much better with people I'm currently studying, software engineering, congratulations. And already have people offering me jobs once I graduate college. Hey man, do internships. You'll get more high above. I still see my ex from here and there around my area, and I wave and be polite to her and act as if nothing happens, right? I like that. And her cousins, when I see them, and since her cousin works with my aunt, I have a feeling that I have to interact with her. You don't have to do anything. You're not responsible to do anything. But of course, if you want to be nice, be nice. Obviously, don't hold the past to the present. So, cool.
Wait, I want to add.
What?
You don't have to do anything. It's true. But I challenge you to be the person you'd like to be, not the person you want to be.
I like that.
So, that's that.
I like that. So, I still see I read that part. And I do miss her from time to time, which is natural, but don't see myself getting back with her unless she matured and changed. Okay, and I'm going to get to that part. And it's not going to happen anytime soon, and thanks also, could you yeah. So, here's the thing. Yes, she has to mature, but that also comes to you too. You also have to mature and change. And the more you mature, the more you recognize that you're probably not meant to be together, but if you're meant to be together, it will naturally happen. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, it's a matter where you are right now. So in this situation, yes, you see her from time to time, act as if nothing has happened between you two. Just act like this is a new day. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to hold anything against her as if you don't want to be held you don't want anything to be held against you. So like, if she was mad at me, right? obviously we can't resolve anything, I would say if we can't resolve any, I mean, first off, I say let's go eat, because I think
She's probably hangry.
She's probably hangry. Go feed her, right? And I'm gonna and because I feel like, you know, food is the best way to help the situation, right? And
I mean, I don't usually complain about getting fed.
exactly. So
I get super hangry. I do.
I know,
so
and you were earlier. I saw it.
We went to church and everything.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? At the end of the day, see, I understand you. So, here's the thing. Keep doing your thing. But I want you to do this as well. While you're lining up jobs and stuff like that, I don't want you to worry about what she's doing. I think you're a little bit worrying about what she's doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So, that's kind of my overall perception of this email is basically, yes, this person says that they've been working on themselves, they're like studying, they're going to the gym, that's good, but probably like, what, 4/5 of this whole email is like, her, what's she doing? What's she been up to?
It is.
This is what's wrong, right? And so to me, that's a big indicator already that person is very focused on the other person and what they're up to.
Yeah.
And they do have some awareness that they should be focusing on themselves, and I could see that, but that takes up a very small portion compared to like what they see and their role in it. I think we'll make another video on your role in a relationship, but
so very excellent point, and it's so true, right? Very, very true. Listen, we are in this stage when for guys that are not prepped to get over someone, right? So it took me a while to get over, like my last relationship, it took me 15 minutes. I'm not lying. It took me 15 minutes to get over it, because I won't tolerate disrespectful people, right? If she came back to my life today and wanted to say, hey, I treat her like it's any other day, you know, because we're new people. So in this case, she's right. You know, it still seems like you're still focusing on her. So here's the thing. Here's what I challenge you to do, right? Is I challenge you to let go of the awareness of what she's doing on a time-to-time basis, right? If it hurts you that much from seeing what she's doing, that she's happy with someone else, right?
Why are you feeding the fire?
Don't feed fuel to the fire. Don't feed fire. What is it? Don't give fuel to the fire.
Right.
Because that's only going to damage you more. And she's not responsible of that. You're responsible of that. You're 19, so I don't expect you to get this right now.
It's hard to understand when you're 19.
It is, and then you're probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I'm just kidding. But I'm challenging you right now to stop focusing on her. I don't suggest people to unfollow each other on social media, but if you need to move on from the process to help you heal, then I'd say stop following her social media, stop focusing on what she's doing, let her do all that. I love when it's I love it when it's a woman's idea to do something, because meaning, like, you know, I don't want to force the situation.
That's true.
I don't want to force the
And
situation.
I don't want you to control me.
Exactly. I want her, because in a way, if you love someone, you got to love in such a way where the person you love feels free. So
Not controlled.
you're not controlling this outcome. You can't control this outcome. You can't control what she's doing. So in this case, let's just say, right, Ruby got so mad at me one day, right? And she just said, Dominic, I want to stop being friends with you.
I was like, when was this?
Right? She's like, I want to stop communicating with you. And it's just like, you know what? I'll respect your decision. If there's nothing I can do about it, I'll respect your decision.
You know how I'm going to feel about that? I'm going to feel pissed. Because I'm like, what do you mean? You just like are okay with me not wanting to talk to you? Fine. I'm gonna be so mad at first. No, this is for real. This is like how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna be so mad at first. I'm like, fine. And then you know who's gonna come back? I am. I'm gonna be like, hey, sorry, I was super mad.
Because I'm
want to go eat.
Because I'm okay with letting go of someone who is like doesn't like, if I can do all I can, if I did all I can, but it doesn't work, and we have to end it, then, you know, we'll have to end it. But if she wants to come back and we're going to work things out, and it was just out of pure frustration and stuff like that, let's talk, but let's not hold the past. Let's apologize, let's talk about this. In this situation, your situation, if it hurts that bad, let's start with one step at a time, right? And this one step at a time is, if you need to unfollow her, go ahead, unfollow her. But if you can feel like you're strong enough to hold it, then challenge yourself to be like, I can keep her as a friend. I can keep her following her and stuff like that.
Some social media has like a mute button too.
Yes.
Where you don't necessarily have to make it super public that you unfollowed someone or you're like not connected to them. But you know, where you can at least stop getting that input and you're like, man,
so
them and their new main squeeze, I don't need to be seeing this.
My last girlfriend, I will say, I did get impulsive with the Instagram. So I shouldn't have did that. She's still following me. However, I unfollowed her. I didn't unfriend her on Facebook. I just unfollowed, so I didn't want to see that stuff. Because I know myself. I know that it would be a little challenge for me to be like, I'm not going to be like, I'm not mad at their happiness, but it's just like seeing someone, I just don't want to hold, I want to be sure that I'm really letting go.
Yeah, and I want to have input on that. I don't think it has to be that you're not happy for their happiness, but it could just be as simple as you're not in a space yet where that's something that you can easily like welcome or like easily accept, right? Like, of course you want other people, especially if you love them or if you have loved them. I think, you know, that's a really special bond. But especially if you've loved them in the past, it's hard to see them, you know, in a place where you're like, but where am I? Like, I feel that about some of my good friends even, right? Like, I see like my best girlfriend and she's like hanging out with another girl. I'm like, that looks fun. Where am I? But, you know, I'm still happy for her. Like, it doesn't change that I'm happy for her, but I'm like, man, I haven't seen you forever.
At the end of the day, you got to strengthen up your heart. And then how do you do that? You just got to start focusing on you. Stop focusing so much on them and start focusing on you. Please, I challenge you to do that. Stop focusing on so much what she's doing. That was a challenge for me as well. My last girlfriend, I kept focusing so much. When she said, the moment she told me, oh, I'll call you, and that was the moment that she was letting me go, and basically this is ghost, right? I just said, okay, that's what she wants to do, then I get it, right? Then, you know, that's where the whole thing, I had no problem letting go at that time because, you know, it's just like, go ahead, do your own thing. I have my own success to look out for anyways. So this is where I started to be comfortable letting go of people, because if you don't want to be in my life, then I'm not going to argue with you. That's your choice.
You don't know what? See,
No.
look, now we're gonna fight. You don't know what the universe has to bring for you, and you don't know what space the universe may be making in your life.
Yep.
And or you don't know what time will do for someone else.
Yeah.
So
because I have another coach that helped me out with this whole thing, and he told me, Dominic, I have a feeling that she's probably questioning why you didn't call her and chasing her after she told you, I'm gonna call you, because I think there was an instinct just like, why isn't he calling me again and stuff like that.
yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead. So,
all right. When I was younger, you know, every new day you're a new you. So this is like an old me. So when I was younger, like, I used to want to see a reaction from people. You know, I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of it at all. But I used to want to see a reaction and be like, I'll call you. And I'm like, why are they calling me? I thought, why are they just doing the thing that I asked them to do? I don't know. But it makes me mad.
But I'm gonna say, when you can turn it into videos, into content, helping you out, oh, trust me, that's something that I know they don't like. Because it's like you want to see that you're winning.
Yeah.
But the best revenge is success. And that's what I choose. All day, every day. And she's on the same path as me. So
You choose you?
you choose you, you do you. So listen, do you have this challenge of letting go? Do you have this challenge of how to move forward?
We talked about something, so don't mind it.
We always talk about these things. But listen, do you have the challenge of moving forward? Do you have this challenge on like how to get to this mindset to winning? All right. Do you have the challenge of having success, becoming the best revenge? I challenge you. Comment in the comment section, okay? But that's pretty much our video. So obviously, I hope this is a lot. This is the longest video I've ever made, especially with Ruby. So, of course, you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, and of course, it is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're coming at you with another video. Yes! Another one.
Another one?
Another one. Take it easy, guys.